It's week 6 of the National Football League.
And we'll see Nate Wiggins.
He'll make you pay if you throw his way too often.
This should be a good one to watch.
Just ahead on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here with you once again. Is this week going to be a step in the right direction for one of our teams we've got, Brock, both of whom haven't played the type of ball early in the season that they want, both coming into this one below 500.
And you and I both know we're not math majors, but we do know this. You stay below 500 in this league, well, you're going to be headed to the top of next spring's NFL draft order. We're not to that point yet, but whoever comes out short here will find themselves a whole lot closer to it.
Five weeks come and gone already, and we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. Johnson now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
And Kate, you don't have to look beyond his performance last week as really a root cause of their loss. I'm not saying the only cause. Others certainly had a hand in it too. But you aren't winning a lot of games in this league or any league if you turn it over 3 times without a touchdown to counteract them. A lot of room for him to improve this week.
No place to go, so he just threw it away. We'll need to pause now after our first play. One of the D linemen injured on it, and medical staff out now to look at him. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They'll try and throw it here. That's taken in by Samuel. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. Third down coming. Throwing from the gun. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And we will get a look at their 6th-year signal caller.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Now looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guy.
Raheem Morris in strong disagreement with that call. He's going to challenge this.
Previous play is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Junior Coulson bringing an end to that play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 27. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that will get them on the board.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. They go play action on first. Dumped off to his running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Hits the 20. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys pull ahead 6-3 in the first. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys take a 4-point lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Lions headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. To throw here on 1st down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Lions the first. They're set up at the 35 now. To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Play action on 1st down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
The give here on 2nd. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's a give up the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down comes.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Doesn't have the hook up there. Incomplete pass.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pressure's on him and it gets home. He's dropped. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Called in left side. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They'll throw it again. Cut out left. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 37. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Now, after delivering that ball, we see some discomfort out there. So here come the trainers to take a look at him. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They're throwing it. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He's stopped on the return at the 27. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Airing it out to start this drive. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Setting up a throw. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Looking to the air here. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it'll be their football. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tuipulotu in for the tackle. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs for him at the 38. To throw it on 1st down. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Cut at the 10-yard line. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll come up 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, you can scratch that one from the playbook, and you're not going to call it again if you can't impact the tackle. You just saw him sitting right there. He was ready for a feast, and he buried that draw before it could get started.
And they stand him up. No breaking through, and the defense holds. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returning it from the 4. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. It's a two-score game early. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at second and pretty short. From the 38. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Dumps it off to his running back. And this one does not go far. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 47. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's the one back on the handoff. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They give it to him again. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
The 3rd down pass.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Hanging close, and he does find that right upright. No good. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see currently pacing the NFL in rushing yards. First and 10, they're going to throw. That's taken in by Samuel. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. He'll throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Setting up the running back screen. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. Handoff now out of the gun. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Second and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to the well again. And he'll do what he can. That carry gets to the 35-yard line. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing now off play action. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll come out throwing. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. The Lions offense returning to the field. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. From the 23. Has him on the quick hitter. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. 35 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. To the air now on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 27. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Junior Colson. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's going to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st down, they'll run. And they had that one contained right at the line. Tuli Pulotu in for the tackle. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. gun. They'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They go play action on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. So out now comes the punter. And they could really use a good one here. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Lions will go on offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Dropping back to throw. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. No return on that punt, and it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He lofts it deep left. A disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. And the fair catch is made just about a yard or two short of midfield. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. From midfield now. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Now outruns their offense to take over. And things are looking good to snap that 3-game losing streak that they came in on, Brock. They've got the lead here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll run here on first down. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Stopped by Dayon Henley. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 46. Finds him over the middle. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Hand off to the back. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. He'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll throw on first. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Has a hole left, room to run. Into the red zone. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions cut it to a field goal gain. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The visitors ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Back to the air following the pick 6. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you could create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Give now to the running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Another carry for him. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. They'll send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fair catch called for and made a little shy of midfield. So no return on that punt. And the Lions more than happy to take over in enemy territory. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Looking for a throw here. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes are...
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
The Lions readying for the punt. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our first half. So we've reached halftime. Only a field goal game so far. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And it's the Panthers who are out in front. Rashee Rice, a touchdown reception. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they have the lead over the visiting New York Jets. The Dolphins trying to finish that one off and claim victory. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Texas man, Bijan Robinson, a touchdown run. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's a return from the 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Plowing up the middle. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Pass play now. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Pass play coming here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be second down. They'll run the counter. And not a lot of space to work. He's brought down at the 45. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. He's going to throw this one. He lets one fly deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's a throw. Searches from across his body, and they make the interception. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
The Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going play action. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, here's what I know, Kate, and sadly from personal experience, after this one's over, the QB, he's going to be the first one in the cold tub because he has been feeling the heat and paying the price all game long. At some point, you've got to find a way to protect the passer, or he's not going to endure this season. Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. They'll throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll give him a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They've got a man in motion. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Throwing now off play action. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This play goes for 36. And they'll have 1st down.
We always hear about a tight end as a quarterback's best friend. That play is so indicative of it, Kate. You love a big target, and you know if you could hit him in stride, he's got a chance to get some big yards after the catch.
Back now, pressure on its way. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Back to throw now. It is cut left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants go.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
He connects now for a third time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense to try and protect it.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Running this one left. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. That remains hungry.
Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Brought in right side. And they make this stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's the handoff. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 38-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Now looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Now a give on the counter. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They're throwing it. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Setting up a throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
On Mitt, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
The Lions returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Pass play on 1st and 10. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Detroit. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Johnson with a return here. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Here's what I know. I know this one, Kate, from personal experience. After this one's over, QB, well, he's going to spend some time in that cold tub because he's been in so much time on the ground, taking a beating today. This offensive line, this offense has got to find a way to protect the passer.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. He's going to push one deep down the right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Whistle sound as the defense decides to call timeout. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him 1 on the carry. It's going to be 4th down.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. But just flow to the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that 1st down marker.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Komet pulls it in along the sideline. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. Complete out to the right. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Handoff now from the gun. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Toss to the right side. Broke through the tackle. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. This time it's a passing play. He brings it in. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Here's a give inside to right. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. No gain on 2nd and goal, so they need 10 here on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Never eat shredded wheat. North, east, south, and west. Right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Their offense ready to take the field now. And the open lanes, the beautiful windows that he no doubt dreamt about before this game, Brock, well, they just haven't been there. It's almost like the defense challenged itself between the pass rush and the secondary. Who could make more big plays here?
Yeah, you're talking about the difference between the practice field and the reality of this game. Sacks, interceptions. And while we won't be the final judge on which area this defense has been the biggest winner, we do know who the loser's been, quarterback, who's had to deal with an excellent defensive showing.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Well, nah, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That's 2. Count them 2 drives that he has put to rest now. First with the interception, and this time a critical 3rd down sack. There's just some players on the field, they sense the moment defensively, and when they get the opportunity, they make the most of it.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to hit this one well. He signals for the fair catch and brings it in. The Lions back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 27. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Running in the red zone. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's the lone back on the handoff.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Throwing with a blitz on the way. This one's caught. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Fielded at the 7. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The offense headed back to the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Back to throw on 1st and 10. He'll get this to Samuel. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Blown back, it's the handoff. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. He'll throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Back to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And that brings up 4th and long. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 48. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Just watching from the booth, that looked like a last resort to go take that check down. He wanted to push the ball down the field, but there was nowhere to go. He looked shorter, and this defense was ready to make him pay.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That throw finds Komet. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. 4th and 3, drive on the line. Back to throw, needing a first. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 46. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense in the hurry up here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. He's got a man left. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 29. Catch made underneath by the back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll throw it again. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Still sticking with the passing game. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. These guys down by 10. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. These guys making a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Lions get ready to return to the field. They're headed out now defending not a two-score lead, just a field goal advantage here. So wondering, Brock, is that going to affect how they approach a chance at closing this one out?
No, I don't think there's any question about it. Yeah, I think if it's a two-score game, it's run, 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 take every second off, and punt that ball. Not now. Now you've got to get to the plays that you trust and believe in the most.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Right again. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw it. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And you know this firsthand, partner. You get above that 300 mark, you and your offense are going to have plenty of highlights to choose from by this point in the game. We're getting a look at some of them now. You just got to marvel at how well he's played the quarterback position here. Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here he is to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Try and push it deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to push one through there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he is to throw. Complete out to the right. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. This will be a nice win for the Lions, who draw closer to it as they take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.